Hey y'all, it's your girl Fee, the Top Notch Diva, and your favorite entrepreneur. As always, I'm back. And y'all know I am always excited to talk to you all. Now, I wish I had some good news to discuss on today. Although we have a wonderful topic, prior to beginning, I do have to send out condolences. It has went out that Malcolm Jamal Warner, one of the stars on the Cosby Show, he was Theo, okay? And Malcolm Jamal Warner, actually, he played in several shows where he was actually a lead. He recently drowned while on, I think they said it was on vacation, but every time the media gets the story, it's so many stories, it's so many different ones. So the bottom line is he was out with his daughter. They were in the water, they were swimming, and unfortunately he was caught up and was drowned. I hear it was both of them. His daughter was rescued, she was saved, and unfortunately he did not make it. By the time the ambulance or whatever, whoever the people are that came to him, by the time they got to him, he had already been declared gone. So that is not any good news. It was so sad to hear this information, or to hear that had happened. Now, you always can read on topnotchnews.com/TV to hear more, okay? Now, today, even though we're not talking about death, no, I did just want to report that, because y'all know I have to report the news to you guys. Before I begin, got to let y'all know the big topic. Also, this past Sunday, I definitely want to give a shout out to all of the artists that did in fact come out and participate in the Sunday brunch, the Sunday Gospel Brunch at Frisky Whiskey, that we do each week, and it's something that I take dearly to my heart. Chad Howard and I joined together, and we do Sundays at Frisky. He does every other Sunday, and the goal is just to open up opportunity for not only gospel artists that are starting in the industry to have a platform to be able to come out and perform and hone their talent, and minister to the people, but it's also a place where all people, individuals that love gospel music. There is no specific religion. You don't even have to be religious to come. If you love gospel music, you come out and enjoy the show, whatever we give for that Sunday. And last Sunday was a pretty good one. So I definitely want to give a shout out to the artists that came through, that I had the opportunity and blessing to actually meet. We have, and as always, where do y'all go to get more information? Go to topnotchnews.com. You can click on my events page, or you can click on our media and news page, and you can see who the artist was. But I know I had the Holy Singer on top of Chad Howard. We had the Holy Singer. Ron Ross definitely came through. Now, Chad Howard, he brings his group comes. Now, I wish I knew everybody by name, but I don't. However, Chad Howard and friends were in the building, and one of his one of his praise and worship leaders, I don't want to say background singers, one of his praise and worship or his choir members have a beautiful voice, and her name is Sister Hammond, I believe, and she sung, and listen, y'all, with everything that's going on, we have so much footage that needs to be edited or that needs to be completed. But definitely stay tuned to Facebook, the media page, as well as our topnotchnews.com. Okay, just stay tuned, and I'll definitely be posting pictures and videos. Just right now, they're next in line. Okay, come on, somebody. All right, so listen, hopefully this is this may be something that's going to start your day, this particular podcast. It's called Find, Know, Reflect Your Value. Now, you can find this one on the feastsaidit.blogspot.com, but just go to topnotchnews.com and click on the Feast Said It blog, right? So this is Find, Know, Reflect Your Value. And, so we're going to go on a journey of value, and it's the value of oneself. Because so many times we acknowledge the value of others, right? We go through life, those who help us, who work with us, and even more, we put a great amount of value on relationships and those and the ones we love, right? But what about you, okay? While supporting and acknowledging everyone else around you, have you noticed the value in yourself? Have you actually had the time to say, you know what? I actually bring some value, okay? Maybe, maybe not. If not, you just know that there is always time. The main thing that you want to remember and keep up with is that what you do matters. Okay? Sometimes we forget that we have gifts, or maybe learned talents. Okay, a gift is something you're born with, and then you have learned talents that you went out, you studied, you honed, perfected, business, just different things. All of these create value. Anything that you can offer to someone else or offer to yourself to better yourself or them gives and creates value. So that's pretty much what I am actually talking about on this particular blog and on this podcast today, because I feel that all my divas and dudes, my top-notch divas and dudes that listen in, I feel like that I want you all to know how important your value is. Okay? And I want you guys to take pride in that. Okay, so I'm going to break down a few things, okay? It's in 3 ways. It's find, know, and reflect. Finding your value, knowing your value, and reflecting your value. The main thing is finding your value. There are questions that we want to ask ourselves when going on this self-journey, okay? Who are you? What are some things that you bring to the table in business, personal relationships, and check this out, even religion? How do I bring value to religion? Are you a usher? Are you a deacon? Are you a choir member? All of these positions are needed in a church, okay, or needed in a religious organization. And if you are offering up any of those services, what's happening? You're bringing value to that organization. Am I helping somebody so far? I really hope so. So we're gonna keep going. What are your gifts, talents, or things that you effortlessly do for yourself and or for someone else? Okay, these are the things. That's what you want to think about. Okay, you know what? I make me a good pie. Okay. Believe it or not, y'all, pie bring value. Making you a good pie bring value. If you're looking for a relationship, they say that the best way to the man's heart is through his stomach, child. Now, y'all just pray for me if you're listening, because okay, I don't make good pie, but. This is just an example for all of you all. Small, big, whatever it may be, it brings value. Okay? So these are all things that will bring you value, that will make everybody happy. You want to find out what you love, okay? And then you want to find out, and you want to take pride in knowing that this is a quality that you are good at, okay? Take honor in doing it. So when you find out, you take pride in that, and you honor it by when you say you want to do something, or when you're expressing that talent, or you putting yourself out there, you're giving it your all. That's how you take honor in doing things. Okay, if you're gonna do something, do it all the way. Don't half step. 2025 and beyond is not the year of half stepping. Okay, no, it is. If you're gonna do it, you go all the way in. Okay, remember, when you love what you do, it shows through your attitude and the work that you do, both personally and professionally. Listen, y'all, I want y'all to know, you got to remember now. And some listen to me just on a personal level that want motivation. Regardless of which level you're listening to me at, just know that you can take this message and apply it to your life. So the next part is knowing your value. What was number one? Number one was finding your value. Who are you? What's going on? What do I do? What do I bring to the table? Everybody got them a table, okay? What are you bringing to it? Okay. Now, once you find it, you're gonna know your value. Are you always being asked to do certain things for people? Are you oftentimes invited to a table of peers, but you decline for reasons unknown to many, even yourself at times? People like, hey, come on, look, I'm starting this group up, you know what I'm saying, and I really want you to be a part. And you're like, oh, that's really cute or whatever. Let me get back to you. You pass up those moments. When you are needed and are wanted within any situation, you bring value to that relationship, like we just talked about. Know this, own this. Everyone is needed by someone. By someone else in one way or another. So many times we bring value to situations not even realizing that. Maybe it's because we aren't told thank you, or maybe it's because we aren't noticing that we are doing an awesome job with what we have going on. At any rate, stop, acknowledge, and know that you bring that value, and you are awesome. Now, because this is just some early motivation, Part 3 is reflecting. And what I would like you guys to do is go to the feesaidit.blogspot, and you always can read the full article, the full blog. Start at topnotchnews.com and just click on the Feesaidit blog. Just click, hey, I want to look at the Feesaidit blog, okay? I'm going to end for right now. Again, huge shout out, Ron Ross, the Holy Singer, Chad Howard, Sister Hammond, and Adrian Gary, all of the artists that came out. Huge shout out to you. Thank you. I do plan to have artists come on the podcast so that you guys can hear and know more about them and what they have going on. Hey, it's your girl, Fee the Top Notch Diva, your favorite entrepreneur. Remember, you can go to www.topnotchnews.com and you'll get access to all things Top Notch Global, including the Known Not Popular podcast. I want to take this time to thank you for stopping by my favorite side of podcast heaven. You could be anywhere you chose to be, but you chose to choose the Known Not Popular podcast. And for that, I say thank you. Alrighty, until next time, I'm out. Peace.